Welcome to this broadcasting for tonight. I'm actually in my bed. I was trying to sleep, but I couldn't sleep because just thinking randomly and trying to figure out what is really the problem here. Is still the R. Kelly issue. Um, from every indication, R. Kelly has been set up. He was set up, and this has been planned for a very long time. Unfortunately, some of those people who got close to him, some who even came, featured him in their music, those he helped to revive their careers, were all a part of this setup. Why haven't we asked ourselves these very questions? Why each time any artist wants to ask for his catalog, Sony Music begins to dance this dance of shame every time? We take, for example, what happened to Michael Jackson, and until his death, even in his death, he's been fought. Those who watch and don't watch bullshit, those who watch Living Neverland, those who watch the useless docu-series Surviving R. Kelly, the story they tell from those pieces of shit they watched, to me, is not worth watching. Unfortunately, R. Kelly surrounded himself with people he shouldn't have trusted, but he trusted them. And I'm learning a whole lot from what has happened to R. Kelly, because I trust people a lot. I just meet you for the first time. I trust you, be it any kind of relationship. I just trust you, and I am being bashed by so trusting people, being wage hunted each time I trust people, and they come up on me, and they do things that are unthinkable to me. And that's what's happening to R. Kelly. And my advice here is that I am very sure that God is going to save R. Kelly, is going to humiliate all who has humiliated R. Kelly. Is going to save him. But as soon as he's saved, my singular advice is that R. Kelly has to bring his family closer. No matter how they set you up using strangers, they're gonna come at you wickedly, but your family members, like your brothers, like your sisters, I have known of Cassandra Kelly, who is so passionate about you. Bring this kind of people close to yourself. Cassandra is a singer, is an artist as well, and is very, very passionate about your this whole thing you're going through right now. I'm with her other sister. I can remember her name now, and all your relatives should be more closer to you than these vultures you've got around you for this long. Is really, really, really wrong, the way we trust outsiders more than ourselves. And that's why R. Kelly is going through what is going through. And I want to state here very clearly once more that whatsoever is happening to R. Kelly today, Sony Music got their hands right on this issue. Sony Music brought in people who came in like they want to feature R. Kelly, or R. Kelly is going to feature them, and some of these artists are in the other side. They are in the dark side of entertainment, and we're in the light, and R. Kelly is in the light. And so, and because it's always been bragged that if you don't join them, you can't make it, and R. Kelly is not with them and is doing better than they who are with them. And he's now asking for his catalog, and then his catalog is worth almost $1 billion, and Sony Music is not ready to relinquish that, is not ready to give him back his publishing. And so All they've got to do, like Michael Jackson, they need to destroy him so they can keep that to themselves. That's how selfish Sony Music can be. So I'm stating here very clearly, from the Free R. Kelly Africa campaign, we are stating very clearly, and we are gonna say it over and over again, that with what is happening, Sony Music got their hands soiled right in here. In fact, I believe that Sony Music is the instigator of what's happening to R. Kelly. But one thing is for sure, that the victory of darkness over light is just for a moment, and that the darkest moment of every night ushers in the new dawn. And R. Kelly's gonna get out of that shit. It's gonna be stronger and better. This is what I know is gonna take place. Our God cannot be mocked. God cannot be mocked. Whatsoever it is, say, surely they shall gather, but the gathering that is not of the Lord will not stand. So that's my standpoint. Please, as you watch this, try and subscribe to this channel, and I'll subscribe to yours as well, so we can talk more and encourage ourselves. I think next edition I'm going to be talking about my state, Cross River State, Nigeria, the most beautiful and the most peaceful state in the Federal Republic of Nigeria, about the Green Carnival that just took place this morning, where over 1 million trees were planted. I'm going to talk about that and what my governor says, and what he plans for the climate change, to be able to curtail the climate change, how it affects the entire, not just Nigeria, not just Africa, the entire world, surface of the earth, and what we're doing. So I'm going to be talking about that. Please subscribe to the channel as you watch this video. Thank you. I'm your one and only, the GROOVYDEE, Groovy D.